Hey everybody, Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com. So today I'm going to share what the cost is and the variations of a new replacement motor for a GTS 300, specifically the HPE. Well, the good news about these motors is Piaggio's drastically reduced the price of a replacement motor. Part number CM2930-295 is the motors that's specific for the 2023 and 2024, where they've obviously made some improvements, because right to the left of me, I have a 2020 that's got nearly 40,000 miles on it. And if anybody knows about the 2020 Vespa HPE, they have an awesome motor. It makes good power, is a great upgrade. But if you use them hard, like this customer does on the highway all the time for his commute, they're just oil burners and problematic. And sometimes you got to know when to fold and know when to hold. You know, in the past I've showed how to rebuild a motor. In some cases it's more economical to rebuild a motor, but in this case I think your best option is just to start with a fresh motor. So the price of this motor, if I was going to total up the price of all the parts that redo a top end, just only the top end, you know, piston, cylinder, into labor at a shop here in North America, it's about the same cost as this motor. You can go on our website, ScooterWest.com, punch in that part number and see what the current price of this motor. I don't know how long they'll be at this price. Everybody knows what kind of stuff's going on, and this is imported products from our lovely country of Italy here. So, but right now we have a limited supply of these motors. And if you have a 2020 or newer Vespa, I'll show you some of the differences. And a couple weeks ago, I shot a video of every step of removing one of these motors and swapping it out. So kind of watch that video if you're actually going to do the job, but today I'm going to show you the motor. So the most fun part, of course, is unboxing the motor. It comes in this lovely crate here. Obviously, there's some extra cost if we got to ship this across the country. It'd probably be ship freight. It's not all that heavy. You know, if I had the motor out, I could probably just barely muscle up with my scrawny little body here. I don't know what they weigh, like 90 pounds, 100 pounds. The top's all held with a bunch of screws. Got most of them out. Sometimes you'll need a crowbar. I think I got all the screws out. Get all the screws out? Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So the lid lifts off and reveals a complete brand new engine. Just to show you what a long block looks like on a Vespa and what's included, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. You can kind of see it right in here. It's got some lovely, comes with a couple free tie downs. It's all bagged up to kind of keep it waterproof. So you got a couple strut bars that kind of hold it. Again, they got some screws here. All right, so it's all unstrapped. They do a lovely job kind of holding it in there with the wood, and pretty stable in this crate. And let's see, lift with my legs, not with my back. Let's see if I can pull that off. So there we have a lump of a motor here. So for a robot here, this is like the equivalent of unwrapping a present. I never cared about toys. I just always wanted to take stuff apart when I was a child. So even having a brand new motor, this is pretty exciting here. So there you go. That's what it looks like. These go down the assembly line, and this is what's included with a long block. There's no outer belt cover, no swing arm or the wheel, the other swing arm cover that goes on that side. These 2023 motors, they do have the ECU on them. Keep in mind that's not usable for anything except for the 2023 and 2024 GTS, the GTS Super Sport, and the Super, and I think maybe the GTV as well. The Super Tech actually ironically has a different SKU for the ECU, and I think it all comes down to programming. This may look identical or very similar to the ECU that's found on the 2020 through 2022 2022 models of the GTS, but it is not compatible. Doesn't have an immobilizer in it, so unfortunately that part's not really usable. And it's only on this SKU of an engine, the CM2930295, that's heavily discounted at that affordable price. So it even says Moat 300 Euro 3 E3, and it says Vespa GTS MY 2022. Well, it's really 2023 here in North America. In European markets, that was this scooter came out in 2022, late 2022. They even have a engine testing room plant. Engine without oil, coolant, or fuel, of course. Don't want to have fluids leaking out. Then kind of got a rubber band holding on here. So the wiring, that's for the stator plate. This is all identical on the 2020. Actually, this connection set goes all the way back to about 2011. 2012, 2011, they started going with this set of connectors. They're actually pin-out compatible. So technically, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. Maybe in a future video, it is possible to put this higher output HPE motor in a Vespa GTS 300, even as far back as 2012, 2011 model years. The biggest difference that you're going to run across is the intake manifold is completely different, and trying to adapt a smaller throttle body to this intake. And I suspect the fuel flow rate for that injector that's included with this is a little different. But it doesn't stop you from doing some creative machining and putting the intake manifold from a 2012 to 2019 GTS, you know, the prior generation, and using this motor, because it's far more affordable than those motors. Ironically, what do you think a motor would cost normally? In the past, these motors were anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500. You know, spending $3,500 on a 10-year-old Vespa, probably not really worthwhile. But this motor, we have them priced very affordably. They're very affordable out of the Piaggio as well. They're still out of the Pontedera plant. They do make this motor, I think, in Vietnam as well, if I recall. Includes the ignition coil. The ignition coil is unique for 2020 and later, so this can all be shared. If you're putting this in the 2023 to 2024, it's a direct bolt-in. Nothing really different. There's going to be one other item that you're going to need to change out. If you're going to put this on a 2020, the 2022, or even the earlier models, is this temperature sensor is a 2-pin temperature sensor. You're going to need to take the 4-pin temperature sensor out of your earlier model and swap it to this cylinder head. And it just unscrews. Obviously you want to do that before you put coolant into the block. Got the breather hose for the air box, and it's pretty straightforward. You watched my prior video on how to swap a motor. You pretty much pull the old one out, make sure you route everything correctly. This is your leads for the electric start. Route all the wiring through the frame. That's pretty critical right here. The O2 sensor, put your header on. The motor's hanging in the engine. Rear wheel, the rear brake, the outer belt cover. And of course, don't forget to fill up the fluids, and voila, you're gonna have brand new performance. So, you know, not only if you have like a mechanical issue with the engine, you're starting out with a fresh, complete new transmission with a new final drive, a new water pump. There's just so many reasons, if it's a more affordable option, or even just a little bit more, to start with a brand new motor. Then you got an old motor with all sorts of spare parts if you want to have it hanging around. So I thought you'd find that interesting. A brand new motor from Vespa, Piaggio, a lot more affordable than you would have ever imagined. I like to usually say I want to rebuild everything, but in some cases, you got to know when to hold and know when to fold. See you on the next one. Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com. Thanks for watching.